Today we wanted to highlight a wonderful shade tree that can be grown in Oklahoma, and it actually is native from Oklahoma to the East Coast. It's not widely grown, unfortunately, but it is a beautiful tree, and it was one of our Oklahoma Proven selections several years ago. This is the Kentucky coffee tree, Gymnocladus dioicus. Gymno means naked, and cladus means branch, so it means it has naked branches. And if you look up into the canopy of the tree, you'll see it has a lot of large coarse branches and very little smaller twigs, thus giving it a very open growth habit, which actually is kind of nice. In the summertime, it provides wonderful shade to help cool your house, and then in the wintertime when all the leaves fall, it has this very open coarse texture to it to allow the low winter sun to come in and warm the house. So it makes a great, what we call an energy conservation tree. The word dioicus in the botanical name refers to the dioecious nature of the tree, which means it has male and female trees. So the females will produce this bean pod, and actually I found one. This tree here that we're looking at is a male. There's no fruit on it, but we have some others on the property, and the females will produce this bean pod. And this is starting to mature now. As it matures, it'll turn a dark brown, almost black, to reddish brown color. And it will remain on the tree well through the winter months. And it's actually kind of cool on the females with these ornaments hanging up in the tree during the nice, bright winter blue sky. So it looks like kind of like a Christmas tree. But if you don't want to mess with these fruits, then you definitely want to select a male tree. And you can do that by selecting a named variety when you go to the garden centers. There's several of them on the market. The most common one is called Espresso, great name for a Kentucky coffee tree. Then there's also J.D. McDaniel, also known as Prairie Titan, and Stately Manor. But Espresso seems to be probably the most popular in our area. These are male trees and won't produce the fruit, so you don't have to mess with the messiness of the tree. Now, Kentucky coffee trees prefer moist, humusy soils, but they're very tolerant of a wide range of soil conditions and will grow in alkaline soils, tolerate drought very well, and actually will tolerate short periods of flooding. Now, the one thing I really like about this tree, of course, is the texture and the look of it, especially during the summer months and the winter months. But if you look at this tree real carefully, this tree has what we call a bipinnately compound leaf. So this is actually all one leaf right here. We have a main stem or rachis, and then it branches off, and these are leaflets. So this is actually all one leaf. So when the tree drops its leaves, this whole leaf will fall to the ground. Be a little bit messy, but it's not too bad. It has a nice clear yellow fall color, so it looks nice in the fall time. And because of its nice open texture and that semi-shade that it produces underground on the ground, it's very easy to grow under, garden under as well. So the next time you're looking for a wonderful shade tree for the landscape, consider a Kentucky coffee tree.